So we'll go right into it. So we're gonna start standing with your feet spread nice and wide as comfortably possible with your hands together. And then we're just gonna start leaning over to one side and the other, reaching the elbow to the knee. Sit way far back in your seat, just warming up through the hips, through the quads. Good. When you go one way, stretch out the opposite leg, getting nice and deep. Remembering to breathe. Good. Keep going nice and deep. Another 5 each way. 4, 3, 2, and then end over towards your right side. Place your right hand onto the ground. You can put a block there if you need to. Stretch that left arm all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it down. Now here's where if you had a weight, you could have a weight onto that left hand. Just a really light weight. Or no weight at all. And then use that right hand to press open the leg on the right inner thigh. Good, just inhale up, exhale down, just move with that breath. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then we're gonna end with that arm up. Keep it up there. Stretch it all the way back behind you. Stay here. Breathe. If you have that weight, it's adding an extra element of stretch. Just keep opening up toward the ceiling. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring that weight back down. Walk your hands over to the left side. Reposition your feet, so make sure your knees are pointing in that same direction as your toes. Option to hold on to that weight. We're using that left arm to open up through the left leg into the inner thigh, either holding your weight or just your arm weight. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Just move with that breath for 10, 9, 8. Keep pressing the leg open. 7, 6. Reach that arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then finish with this one, and then bring that arm straight back up. Reach it all the way over to the left side of the room. Stretch that arm, look up. If you're holding a weight, it's really deepening that stretch. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it down. You can take that weight away. Walk your hands back to center. Reposition your feet so they point forward. Lean back into the hips and then come forward. Lean all the way back, just like almost like you're doing a down dog, and then bring it forward. You can have a slight little movement with the palms of your hands walking, but for the most part, I want you to keep about the same distance. Again, we're stretching out through the hamstrings, all the way into the Achilles heel, moving into those hips. Good, and they're 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we're gonna stay back and just stretch with your legs still nice and wide, chin tucked into your chest, pushing all the way in toward the back body, all the way into the seat bones. Good, another 2 more deep breaths. And now lift up through the heels and bend your knees down. Bring it back up, push it back. Lift up heels, bend the knees like they're almost gonna touch the floor, maybe even touch the floor. Bring it up, lower the heels back down. Shift forward as you bend the knees and lift up those heels, and then back. Good, just like a rocking type of motion. Stretching out through the inner thighs. We're getting some calf and Achilles heel action here. Good. Another 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now we're gonna lift those heels back up, bend your knees. We're gonna bring just your right leg in and out. Just your right leg. Left leg is gonna stay out. Right leg comes in toward the midline and out all the way to the side. Just that right side taps in and out. Right side, tap in and out. Good. Stay here, right side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. End with those legs wide. Take a stretch. Press it back. Wide legs. With those wide legs. Tuck that chin into your chest. Breathe for another 3 deep breaths. Good, and now lift up those heels, bend your knees. Now we're tapping just the left side in and out. Just left side, in and out. Good. Good, stay nice and strong. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. End with those legs wide. Take your stretch, breathe. 5 deep breaths here. Just breathe, move through it. Maybe shimmy those shoulders a little bit, but keep plugging that weight in towards your seat bones, into your heels. Good, another 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab just one weight if it's near you. Place it behind your back. So you're holding on to both heads of the weight. And then we're just gonna bring it all the way up as much as you can. Stay here and breathe. We're just holding onto the weight. It's helping us bind. Just let that head fall. Another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the arms back down. Keep your weight behind you. Lift up your heels, position your feet so they're out to the corners of the room. We're coming into a goddess pose or a plie squat, however you want to think about it. Stay here, that weight is still behind you. And we're just going little pulses with the weight behind you into that plie squat or goddess pose. It's the same thing, but we just call it different things, whether we're doing Pilates or yoga, which is good because you're strengthening. You want to just strengthen your knees and your quads, and we're stretching out our shoulders, and we're adding that element of strength by using that weight behind us. If you don't have enough range of motion to put the weight behind you, you could just use a strap or something a little bit longer. Good, keep pulsing. We're gonna stay here for about 1 more minute. We have to get our squats in and shoulder stretch. So just breathe, get nice and comfy, opening up through the knees. Good. Plugging into those heels, tucking in that tailbone. Keep bringing those arms nice and high behind you without letting your head fall down. I'm gonna keep that chin slightly lifted. Good. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring the weight in your right hand. Left hand is gonna go on, or your left forearm is gonna go onto your left thigh. Reach that right arm all the way out to the side. Deep breath in, and exhale, sweep it down other side. If you wanted to, you could pick up 2 weights, your other weight, and just have both hands holding the weights. But we're focusing on stretching out your right side. Lean that left forearm onto your left thigh. Take a stretch, breathe here, and give a little bit of a rotation. This is definitely not about speed at all. Just about breathing in through your body, all the way through the side. We're staying in this goddess squat. Good. About 5 more, moving with the breath. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And 1. Now we're just gonna rest the right forearm onto the right thigh. Start with that stretch through the left side with that left side body. Breathe here, deep breath. On the exhalation, take a little momentum twist, but you still want to stay in control. Inhale, lengthen through that side body. Exhale when you rotate. We're staying nice and low in that squat position. Good. Another 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Finish up stretching out on that side. Go ahead and take those weights down. We're gonna come all the way onto our knees. Onto the knees. Here's where if you wanted to grab a block, you could go ahead and get a block, sit on to your block, or you could just come all the way down and sit onto your seat bones. We're gonna start leaning back at your own comfort level. Only do what's comfortable for you. Stretching out through those quads. If you wanted to, you could go all the way back. Use a block or the props as you need to. Maybe you need a pillow. Make sure you lift up and reset through the hips as needed. We're just gonna relax and breathe here, about 5 deep breaths, focusing on stretching out through the quads as you breathe. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly start bringing yourself out the same way you came in. Use your hands on your legs to help you, and we're gonna come into a tabletop position. On the center of our mat, take a few cat-cows, rounding and arcing. Move through the spine. Good. Loosen it up, make it feel good for you. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and just grab one of those lighter weights if you want. Remember, you don't need to use the weights at all. Put it behind your right knee. Curl your toes and lift up. Extend that right leg, knees bent, but extend it up and then bring it in. Squeeze the prop, the weight, or you could use a ball also. Bring it up and in, just right in the center as you put all of the weight onto your left side. Up and in, big range of motion. Good. Just move at your own pace. Take your time. Good. Try to get about 5 more in. But again, just move slow. Don't think about moving fast. Good. 3, 2, and 1 more. And 1, end with your leg up. So you're in a 3-legged dog with the knee bent. Start circling the leg on that right side. The side with the weight. You don't have a weight, just keep that knee bent. Circle, pushing all of the weight onto the left side. Keep the belly in, stretch out. 8. Good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the other way. Just 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop your weight if you have it and just start walking your dog. Walk your dog. That right side is maybe a little bit more tense than your left side. Walk it out. Push all the weight back toward the seat bones, move through the hips, through the knees. Keep that chin tucked into your chest. Good, nice straight back, wide open shoulders. Breathing. All right, before we go into the other side, we're gonna take a few sun salutations. So the next time that you have your left foot planted down, step that right foot forward, left foot forward. Place those hands above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then round up vertebrae by vertebrae till you come to that nice tall spine. Inhaling, reaching your arms up. Lean back as you press your hips forward. Deep breath. Exhale. Swan dive down, hands under your shoulders, finding that plank line. Hold your plank. Hold plank 5 breaths. Squeeze nice and tight. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Press it back into your down dog. Go ahead and walk your dog or just hold your down dog, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Make this your practice. Stretch it out. Breathe into it. Good. One more deep breath. And then put all the weight onto your right side. Set that left foot forward. Right foot comes and meets it. Place those hands either above or below the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. And then round it up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Reaching all the way up. Deep breath in. And swan dive back down, hands under your shoulders. Find that plank line, either stepping or jumping. All right, this time we're gonna take a few serrated push-ups. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open up. Stay nice and tight through the core. Squeeze and open for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just lower your lower body down, point your toes, come into that cobra or up dog. Stretch out through the abdominal muscles, squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs, and you could start, if it feels good, you could start looking behind you, right side and left side, or just stay in the center. Try to keep those shoulders away from your ears. Sometimes you start doing a pose, an asana, and then you realize that you needed it more than you even thought you did. That's like me right now. I'm feeling my spine just open up and lengthen. Good. Another 2 more each way. And let's press back into a counter stretch, child's pose. Stay here, breathe. With the option to take your hands out nice and long in front of you, or if you want to do a shoulder stretch, place those hands behind you, interlacing those fingers. You could even grab your weight if you wanted to, and stretch out those shoulders. And on your exhalation, slowly come out. Here's where if you did want to grab your weight, we're going to bounce to our other side. So we're putting it behind our left knee this time. Or make sure you do your opposite side. Press back into your downward facing dog. And then bring it in and back. Focusing all of the weight onto your right side. Good. Just move in and back. Good. Doesn't matter how many you do, really. Just try to focus on your form. Stretch out into that back leg. Engaging through the core. Good, about 5 more, or just at your own pace. If you're not with my count, that's okay. 5. Good, 4. 3. 2. And the next time that you come into that 3-legged dog, stay here, push all the weight into that back heel, circle through the hip on that left side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other way. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop that weight and walk it out. Woo-hoo. You don't have to actually drop it. You can set it down. There's some satisfaction in letting it drop. Okay, and then just feel through your legs. We just contracted those hamstrings. Now we're just gonna stretch it out. Make sure you make it feel nice and good. Moving through the hips, through the knees. Just focusing on opening up through those shoulders, widening your fingers. Another 3 more deep breaths if you wanted to. You could just come into your neutral down dog. You don't have to walk it. Good. And the exhalation is going to release us down. Cross your legs behind you and then put your weight back so your legs can shift forward. Now, if you have those weights, go ahead and find those lighter weights. We're going to stretch our arms all the way out in front of us and then wiggle so your seat bones are nice and grounded onto the ground. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Maybe even lean back a little bit, push the chest forward, keep the shoulders open. Deep breath in, exhale, bring it back down to your shoulders, and then reach forward like you're trying to go past your toes, and come right back up. Stretch it up. Good. Push the chest forward, and then bring those arms back to shoulder height and reach past your toes. Just moving with the breath. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling with control, reaching forward. When you reach forward, try to pull your belly towards your spine. Good. About 5 more breaths here, just moving with your breath. deep, long inhalations and exhalations. Good, about one more round, moving with that breath. And then coming all the way down onto your back. Going to shift. See if you can hold those weights out in front of you, tuck in the tailbone, round all the way down. Bring the weights all the way back. Deep breath in, and then come all the way up. So we're just adding a lower down into this. Through the spine, lower down with control. Exhaling forward. Inhaling down. Just tuck in that tailbone when you come down. Try to keep your arms nice and straight the whole time. Good. 3 more. Try to feel the vertebrae as you go down. Good. And try to go one more full round, down and up. And then we're gonna end onto our back. If you shifted, go ahead and reset. You can take those weights away. Just tuck those thumbs under your seat for support. Get your legs nice and straight as you can, up above you. Chin into your chest. And then just start lowering down and up. Getting a little bit more into those low abdominals. Down and up. We're just gonna do 20 of these. Take your time. Don't go too fast. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, good, 9, awesome, 8, we're just moving really slow, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Bend your knees, place your feet flat onto the ground. Lift up your hips and start walking your shoulders together. Interlace your fingers. Get those hips nice and high and start pulsing up. Push into your heels, pulse up. Those hands behind your back. It's a little bit of an abdominal stretch here too. And you're also firing up those glutes, low back. Try to keep those knees in line with your hips. Keep pulsing, good. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you can stay here, or if you want to, take a full wheel, release your bind, take those hands next to your ears, and then press up into your wheel. Stretch out those abdominal muscles. Good, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. And on your next exhalation, slowly lower down, knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice counter stretch hug. Gently rock side to side. And then we're going to rock just to one side. Whatever side you can see the camera with is fine. And then find that lighter weight. We want to bring the bottom leg in front. The top leg's just gonna go behind you. Find that lighter weight, flex your foot, and we're just pulsing up. Inner thigh. You're just barely touching that weight just to hold it in place. Good. Keep pulsing. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, we want to keep it up here. Flex that foot and then just little itty bitty circles. One way. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the other way, circle, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're just going to come all the way up. Take that leg, stretch it out. Hold on, whatever leg you were just working, try to stretch out that same leg. See if you can hold the foot with either your same leg hand or opposite leg hand. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll just go to the other side. So just point your head in that opposite direction. Resting your head onto your hand or onto your bicep, that bottom leg, place the weight there, flex your foot, little pulses up. Good, 20, just straight up, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay up as high as we can and then circle with control. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the other way, circle. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. We're going to stretch out that leg, whatever leg you were just working. Stretch it out. Start with holding on with either one or both hands. Good. Breathe another 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come into a nice, comfortable seated position. Palms together. Inhale, reach up. Deep breath. Exhale, bring it around into your heart center. And remember that you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're wonderful. Namaste.